right, welcome back, everyone. I am the Dungeon Master, and this is Doomsday Aftermath, a DC Universe superhero game using the Mutants and Masterminds 3rd edition rules. And right now, Superman has just been killed at the hands of Doomsday. In fact, most of the Justice League is either dead or MIA, presumed dead. The only people that anyone would recognize that are alive right now is Nightwing, who just showed up, and maybe a few of you might remember Steel, Henry Haywood III, a cyborg-enhanced human whose grandfather was Commander Steel and experimented on young Henry, and he is a member of the Justice League Detroit. Due to having a Justice League D pass, he was able to unlock a AI system that Cyborg was working on and had left behind with the police when he went in to face Doomsday, knowing that he had already taken out many very strong members of the Justice League, and if he was to perish, he wanted this AI to be in the hands of the government so that they had a chance to use it hopefully someday. And that unlocked Orwell. Along with them, they found Blue Spider, a superhero mutant who just recently has, mastered his powers and decided to do some good. And what a time for that to have happened. It's my first week on the job, and I got Doomsday duty.
Actually, Blue Spider's been a superhero for a few years now.
Few
He's
years?
like a C-list superhero.
Gotcha. So he's
So he's like street level. Nobody hears of him.
he's one of those local guys who occasionally puts out some fires, stops some muggers, kind of stuff like that. He might have made like a local newspaper once or twice.
Yeah, he still hasn't made it to the big leagues yet, though.
Right. So like in general, nobody's really heard of him, but there might be like a YouTube clip of him, somewhere like, hey, check this guy out. He was swinging through on webs.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but just recently, like making his name. Now he steps up to Metropolis only to pull Doomsday duty. So, welcome to the big leagues. And they now have also found a human who has some psychic abilities but doesn't quite understand what's happening just yet, who calls himself Memento because he can't remember anything. They also encountered Dark Patriot, a black washed out American flag mask wearing vigilante who tends to shoot first and not bother asking questions. They captured Kira, a assassin that they know very little about, and are bringing them back to the headquarters here for questioning, I assume. When they get back, yes, a human man, and when they get back, Nightwing takes them to a police station that the Wayne Foundation had built here in the ghettos of Metropolis. I know it's hard to believe that Metropolis has ghettos, but they do. And being such a huge city, sometimes they have budget problems. And so, as a show of sister city brotherhood or sisterhood, they are building a police station here. However, this police station, due to it having been still under construction and not fully stocked or anything, is one of the few things in the area that is not kind of destroyed and rubble. The rest of this area has been declared a emergency zone that nobody is allowed to go in because it is unstable. There are fires and gas leaks and all kinds of problems everywhere from the destruction of the battles that took place all around. And so Nightwing has decided that this is the perfect place for a new headquarters. It is a police station that is no longer needed. It is partially stocked. It is, Wayne Tech approved. So, it probably is not going to get too much better for you guys right now, especially given your semi-limited options, considering the fact that old Nightwing here didn't exactly have an insurance policy on Batman. So when Bruce Wayne turns up missing, it'll be the board of directors that take control of all of that juicy Wayne Tech money. And so, Nightwing doesn't have a whole lot of options, but he's still, Tim Drake enough to know how to get this police station kind of taken off of the boards, the spreadsheets. And so you guys will be able to use this without any problems.
All right. What about the watchtower?
Yeah, that was destroyed.
It was?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, here's a question, just DC lore. So is this Tim Drake or Dick Grayson? Sorry for Nightwing.
Dick Grayson.
Oh, is it Dick Grayson? Oh, I am so sorry. What an embarrassment. Like, I will fully admit I am a Marvel guy, when it comes to... When it
How
comes,
dare you?
Yeah, I know.
How dare you?
So, I know my Marvel lore up and down, but I cannot believe that I forgot that Nightwing was Grayson and not Drake.
Even though Drake's the best Robin, we'll continue.
Drake is the ultimate Robin. That's why I'm so confused now. But I know Jason Todd is the Red Hood guy who got beat by Robin or Joker into becoming a mini Joker and then Left for Dead and all that.
As long as Damien's dead, I don't care because I hate Damien, but that's okay.
Damien right now is missing assumed dead, as is Batman, because Damien was the Robin who went with Batman, and Nightwing was left at home to take care of the youngins.
Yeah.
Okay, so first, I have a question.
Yeah.
Do we have electricity in this building? Or
Yes.
is that...
Yes.
Nice.
This is what I mean when I say Wayne Tech approved. This has all of the latest Wayne technology, such as emergency generators that are energy efficient and low pollution. And they have all of the latest internet technology with Wi-Fi hooked up to Wayne satellites and everything, so it's free internet constantly. It's electricity constantly, hot water, that is drawn from the rainfall and recycled and filtered, just everything. Wayne Tech approved.
Damn, I can live in this station. I wouldn't
Yes.
even mind. Okay, so I see some computer right here. I would like to first hook into any CCTV and then go through all the file located inside this computer to see if there's anything worth
Yeah,
looking.
so the first thing that you are able to access is of course the regular internet and all of that. But then the first firewall that you encounter is the police database firewall.
Hmm.
So
Should be
do you have some kind of expertise or ability that would allow you to hack through
uh,
that?
I should I
And
My character is good
don't
at
worry,
computers,
Blink.
not-
We're gonna get to
sorry.
your character real soon.
No worries.
Yeah, sorry. Sorry about that. So right now I have let's see here. I have in for just for skill. I have I don't have any expertise, but I have 19 in technology,
Yeah. So
and I have
go ahead and roll your technology to try and defeat what?
I can also try to assume control and which is just a power that I have, but it can let me take control of
Right.
technology.
You can take control of the computer, but you can't just bypass the firewall just because you have control of the computer. It's like
Okay, so
it's like if you hack into a car that is like a smart car with computer technology, you can control all of the computer systems, but unless it also had an electric steering wheel that had automatic steering, you wouldn't necessarily be able to steer the car without a physical exertion on it. Although most of the smart cars do have that, so that's kind of a situation that wouldn't really occur. But I'm just using that as a quick example. Like, you might have control of all of the computer systems of a car, but if the steering wheel doesn't have an automated system, you wouldn't be able to steer the car.
yeah, gotcha. So I roll 26.
Yes, and that easily blows through the firewall, and you now have access to the complete Metropolis police database system, which gives you all kinds of information that you pretty much already had thanks to being a Justice League cyborg built computer. So you pretty much already had that access, but now you have direct access.
So while I look through these for something interesting, I will also want to look into the Wayne Tech board of director because I want to know if I can trust the guys the same way I can trust Bruce Wayne.
Right.
And yeah, so that's it.
Right. So as you're kind of looking through your files and everything, you do indeed find like a Wayne Tech hidden encryption through it, but this is no easy quote unquote to beat you know police government system. This is Wayne Tech software, and cracking into it is going to take more than just a quick roll. You're going to need time. This is going to take dedicated RAM from your main computer usage. Like, you basically have to go into like low power mode for a while and just work on this.
Okay, so I'm just gonna inform everyone that I have found something and I will be dedicating my time toward this. So if they need me, they have to tap on me and wake me up again. So what are they going about? I'm gonna try and crack into this.
Just shake the box.
Yeah.
Steel, just shake
Yeah.
the box if you need me.
just tap. Just give it the good old TV tap.
Yeah, like it's an old Nintendo that ain't working. Blow on it and then smack it real hard. try pressing down hard on the game. So, uh, as as he tells you all of this, you guys now are like able to kind of talk to Nightwing a little bit or interrogate Kira. Dark Patriot's still here, and he's like, hell, we ought to just put a bullet in him and be done with it. You know, it's the only thing we can do.
Okay, Blue Spider is going to try and convince Dark Patriot to put the gun down and stop killing supervillains.
Well, I mean, I've watched them Bond movies 100 times, and every time they got Bond captured, and then they let him live, and then he foils their plans. How many times, and no offense here, Nightwing, but how many times is the Joker gonna get out of Arkham before he just gets it through his head that that's a fella needs a bullet?
We're not judge, jury, and executioners here, Dark Patriot. We need to be better than that.
Yeah, maybe you do. They took everything from me, and now I'ma take everything from them.
So with the Blue Spider.
I
is
like
talking
that you
to-
keep calling it that. Hey, Blue Beetle, Spider, whatever, Bug.
yeah, exactly. Arachnid. So while he's dealing with Dark Patriot, I want to talk to Nightwing. He's like, pulling kind of to the side. Is like, do you know anybody else that's made it that's still alive out there?
So far, the only one I've been able to make contact with and get a ping back from was Steel.
The Irons, Henry Irons.
What's that?
Oh, I'm still eyes asking Nightwing.
Oh, you're Steel. I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
I'll tell your voices apart after a few sessions, but right away, if you could just tell me who's talking, it'd help a little.
okay.
So, yeah, no, you're the only one that I was able to get a ping back on your ring from.
So yeah, taking like a kind of defeated deep breath there. It's like, okay, that's pretty heavy. So how do you know about this place?
This was just a place I know about.
Of course. All right. So, is there like a
Because,
jail
like,
cell?
Steel wouldn't know Bruce Wayne's identity, would he?
I don't think so.
Yeah, so Nightwing's just like, just how does anybody know about anything? The Google.
So yeah, it's like, well, what do we do with the cure? Does this place have a jail cell we can put him in?
Well, I mean, it is a police station, so yeah, we got cells. We got like holding cells.
All right. So, yeah, I believe we could put him in there while we keep on helping the city, unless you have another idea.
No, I think a holding cell is exactly where this guy belongs. And he kind of looks over at Dark Patriot and he's like, You think I can trust you to keep an eye on him? He says, "Oh hell, I'm a killer, not a murderer."
There's not much difference in that definition there, Dark Patriot.
There's a world of difference, and he cuts you 1,000-yard stare from beneath his dark-brimmed hat. You can see his eyes almost glow with a white-hot fury as he just like stares into your soul and then walks away.
So he has remote sensing. Cool.
That's hilarious. But no, yeah, he's just mad because
I gotcha.
he considers the difference. Okay, so a killer is somebody who is willing to take another person's life, you know, mostly self-defense or like, to prevent somebody else from getting hurt, stuff like that. Uh,
A murderer
a
who
mur
kill innocent and
yeah,
helpless people.
exactly. A murderer is not trying to help anything with the killing that they're doing. They're just out for themselves.
I don't think we can trust that guy. He straight up killed that one supervillain while he was incapacitated for us.
It's true. But if you knew some of the stories of some of the you know heroes that I've worked with, I think that I see good in him, and I don't want to give up on him just yet. He did kill X, but he did it while, actively fighting. And are we just excusing the fact that the AI tried to smash a burning car into him?
Well, that hurt him, but it wasn't enough to actually kill X.
But how could the AI have possibly calculated that versus, how was Dark Patriot to know that the bullet wouldn't just bounce off of him too?
Actually, yeah,
He still seems
yeah.
like a loose cannon to me, though.
Oh, I agree with you 100%. I gotta get me a voice for Mr. Grayson here. He's no longer the kid that he was, so maybe something like, I agree with you. He is a loose cannon, and we cannot ever turn our backs on him in a fight. We must stay vigilant, but we can help him to see the good inside him and become a true hero.
All right, I say we give him a chance, but if he screws up again, we should boot him.
I definitely agree that we would need to intervene if he were to try and use his vigilante violence like he was before.
Agreed.
All right, so as this is all going on, you guys hear over the police scanners that there are several situations going on. First, there is a call about power being out for about a third or more of the city, and it's been isolated to the power plant. However, several officers have been reported down and injured. Paramedics are trying to evacuate them, but there is some kind of disturbance. It's just a lot of screaming and panic. And the second one is a call about a bunch of fires burning through a entire block, and like people are trapped and dying. And then the others are like just, less important calls, that you think could probably be handled. But those two sound like two things that both need to be handled right now. And Nightwing says, "Did you hear that? It sounds like there's trouble on the 45th block of Norman Street." I don't know. I'm just making up street names at this point. Yeah, so, and everybody needs to decide who would be best suited to go out and rescue civilians from the burning fires, and who should go and assist the police in dealing with whatever disturbance is happening down at the power plant. We need to split into 2 teams.
Oh, geez.
So maybe
I'm not
should,
sure which problem I should go deal with.
maybe we
Like
should take
either one
Heavy
would be a
there.
good viable option for me.
Oh, Orwell's out right now, right? He's still working on that.
Well, you can rub his lamp and call the genie, you know.
All right, which direction do the rest of you guys want to go to?
I was thinking the fire just because I probably don't do well with electricity coursing through my veins or extra voltage.
All right.
Is that a hint of fear I hear there?
It's more of a I am no good to anybody if I short circuit myself.
Okay, so it's agreed. The robots will go to the fire.
Has anyone tapped Orwell on the head yet? Because he doesn't hear any of this.
Have you turned them off and turned them back on?
No, we're kind of just exhorting him like he's a computer over to the side right now. Then we'll tell okay, let's go.
Yeah, and then you just because he doesn't have to say anything right now. He's focused on the Wayne tank.
Just a question: Has Blink been introduced while I stepped away or anything?
Oh no. As soon as they pick which teams are going, you're gonna appear at one of the sites. So you'll be introduced as soon as they pick their teams.
All right, so Steele and Orwell are going to help deal with the fires. So me and Memento will go check out the power plant.
I'll come with you guys. You look kind of weak.
Sound good. Steel can carry me, right? How strong is Steel, and how strong is my body?
Yeah.
How heavy is my body right now?
Well, Steele has super strength, so I'm pretty sure he can do it.
Yeah, your body is really heavy. It's not as heavy as like a actual real life robot would be right now because it uses some advanced alloys and all that. But it ain't light, you know. But yeah, as was pointed out there, Steel has super strength, so you know.
Oh, yeah, okay. So why Steel carry my body over there? I want to switch over to my satellite and survey the scene before we arrive.
Yeah. So as you guys, so I have all of you here so that everybody can see, but only the robots are actually here. So as you guys arrive on the scene and you see all kinds of fires burning, you know, all around and just really making a mess of the place, you can see that the police had made a stand here against Doomsday, and so there's all kinds of barricades and bodies as well.
So much death.
Magic. All right. All right. So we're looking for a fire that needs help, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, not just one fire. Like this whole block is on fire, so like there's all kinds of stuff going on.
I misheard that.
Can you use your satellite scans to see if we can find anybody trapped inside these buildings or anything?
I can try. I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to try and do that. Scan for life form if I can.
Yeah. So as you begin, you know, looking around with your satellite, your night vision mode helps you to see there appears to be life forms that are on your screen, but then suddenly disappear.
Like they're appearing and disappearing, or
No. There's like life forms, and as you're like about to relay the information, all of a sudden like one of them disappears, and then a little bit of time passes, and then another one disappears.
oh,
Let me casually.
yeah. So I'm gonna relay that information to Steel.
Like, are they dying or are they just like
They
teleporting? Or?
Blink, as
yeah,
you are teleporting life forms out of or life forms, people out of the area, you see Steel, a huge hulking superhero with Captain America clothes on. Like, this guy is the real deal superhero. And so as you're teleporting people out of here, you see somebody who might be able to help you.
I wouldn't be teleporting. I would be running because I chose super speed.
Oh, that's right, you chose super speed. What is the difference though, really, between teleporting and super speed?
I
well, a
mean,
wall
well,
can block.
I'm fast enough that it looked like teleporting.
Right.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying is, at a sufficient enough speed, it's the same thing.
Kind of.
Well,
Yeah.
you can put a wall between super speed and you.
There are theories, though, that at a certain speed you will just pass right through stuff like that.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
Flash
that's
can
true.
actually go through walls. If when he like
Yeah,
flies fast enough.
yeah, that's true. Yeah, I guess that's true actually.
I mean, these are all theoretical, theories and all that, but we're talking about, fictional powers anyway, so.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, Blink see Steel, and
And your robot on my shoulder.
Um, he'll run up. He'll observe them. He'll zip around them real quick. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. All right.
Hey, are you the Flash? A
No.
Flash?
No. I am Blink. Nice to meet you. How you doing? Everything good? You
No,
safe?
yeah, I'm perfectly safe, but nothing's
Bye.
good.
Zoom.
Yeah, because there's just people. Help me! Oh, somebody please save my dog! The fire, it burns!
I'm gonna I'm going to try and help them however I can, like pat out the fire.
Because Blink has a speed rank of 15, so he moves
Damn.
at about 64,000 miles an hour. At least that's what it says.
Nice.
So
He
yeah,
fast.
I mean,
Yeah,
technically I'm
I
faster than the Flash.
I mean, he's not as fast as the fastest man in the universe, but
Wait, hang on.
So Blink's, running around getting people to safety. Is there any fire hydrants that I could open up to try to help douse some of this fire?
yeah, there are a couple of fire hydrants, that are on the corners. Like, I think this is one right here.
Okay.
I thought that's a trash can or something.
Oh, it's a trash can. Oh, well,
I have no idea.
it's a fire hydrant now.
Yeah, I'll just go there and like cranking the cap off with the super strength and just kind of like crinkle the opening to aim the water towards the fire to kind of help try to put it out.
Yeah, and indeed, you're able to easily do so. You rip the nozzle off and bend everything upwards so that it kind of sprays out and cools off the area. And now, Blink, here is one difference between teleporting. You may be able to move through anything, but a sufficient enough fire is still applying a lot of heat around you. And so, between the friction and everything else, like, fire is something that can still kind of barricade you a little bit. But now that steel has cooled off this building, you're able to get in there because you've heard people, like, before, but now like you can barely hear anything. So there might be people in there dying right now.
Oh yeah, at this point, I'll zip through. I'll have to zip through kind of the whole building
Yeah.
and check every apartment.
So, creaking through the little narrow opening that was formed from the water kind of cooling off some of the fire, you zip into the building and start to run around. There is smoke everywhere and it is very hard to see, and since your body metabolizes oxygen and everything so fast, you're finding it very hard to breathe in this smoke-filled torture chamber. However, as you look down before you're about to run out because you know that you have to go take a breath quick, you see a little girl curled up on the floor. She could be alive, she could be dead.
He's going to quickly grab her and kind of, I don't even know, I don't even, like roll her, push her as close as he can to himself, cover her mouth slightly, and zip over back to where he saw steel in them.
Yeah, so you're right back outside, and you are just like coughing up a lung because you had to stay in there a little bit longer than you should have, and so you inhaled a lot of smoke, and now you're just like dying. Uh, I mean, not literally, but you know,
I get what you mean.
yeah. And
Does anybody know CPR? Any medical treatment?
Yes, I
he
know some.
says through burnt trachea and lungs, just
Yep, pretty
Uh,
much. But as bad as he seems to regenerate slightly. As you know,
oh yeah, yeah. You have to be able to, otherwise, like, there's no way you could run at the speeds you do.
So while he's doing that, I'm just clearing off this spot or like around this water hydrant to kind of make it safe and clear, so we
Yeah.
can bring people here. Or well, I don't know what you want to do, so I'm not going to tell you what to do because you're a robot. So
Well, right now, Owo is going through all the people that being brought back, and he's administering what medical help he can with his body. Hmm.
can you see how many people are left?
I should be able to scan them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can, yeah, I can scan and direct link to the survivor while I administered medical first aid to the one he rescued.
Yes. All right. So
Yes. All right.
the first thing that you're going to want to do is help Blink just a little bit. I know that the girl is dying or dead, but if you don't help Blink, like, get his breath back, he's not going to be able to go in and rescue anybody else anyway. So you're going to need to roll 2 checks for first aid.
Okay, I get you. Okay. Check, right?
Yeah. Oh, all right. So, Blink. Orwell all of a sudden like opens up his chest cavity and pulls out a small mask. You now have a gas mask that will allow you to filter out the smoke. It's very tight fitting, like a Wayne Tech kind of breather. So you're able to like get it on really quickly and get moving. Orwell, you begin to apply CPR, and I'm not going to tell you what happens just yet.
Oh, hang on. How a robot gives CPR? Does he like have oxygen to give?
Yeah, Yeah, he has oxygen tanks in his body. Oh,
I'm pretty sure I'm inside like a rescue robot because this thing
Yeah.
have job life and then CPR. So this thing is probably built for rescuing people. I think.
yep.
Okay.
You also have a flotation device that right now is just small little capsules, but as soon as you pop them out, they turn into lifesavers.
Hmm. So this is like a disaster relief robot. I think. It's really cool.
You have burn gel that you can spray on people.
Am I randomly cutting out because I think you are randomly cutting out?
I
It's
said that you have burn gel.
Ah, okay, okay.
You can like spray burn gel on people. You have disinfectant. So, Blink, Steel.
Yeah. So I was letting Blink do his thing as I kind of just clear up the area so he gets a place to bring people and it's not on fire and kind of then Orwell can do first aid on him if needed when he brings him back. But I will give Blink a communicator if he needs assistance, and he can talk to Orwell when he's going into a building to tell us.
Yeah.
Blink will definitely pick that up, put it in his ear, and say, and just zoom off.
So let them two coordinate with rescue, and I'll help if needed.
All right. So as you're continuing to rescue people, you hear a loudspeaker. This area is now under control of LexCorp Securities. Please clear the area for your own safety.
Hmm. I'm gonna repeat with this is the Justice League Detroit currently in action. Please provide assistance with evacuating civilians.
You're such an odd AI.
Hmm?
Does
This
everybody hear
area
this?
is now under control of LexCorp Securities. Please clear the area for your own safety.
We're gonna keep going back and forth at this forever.
Uh,
That's what.
my thinking is like, okay, if they're coming in and they're I don't know what they're doing, but
Um, I want to
I'm
check
okay.
if
I'm
that's
okay.
legal. I'm pretty sure that's not legal.
This is probably like a no man's land situation.
Hmm, true.
Are they being aggressive towards the survivors, or
They have not seen any survivors just yet, so uh, you don't know. You can see them right now. They're almost to the crossroads.
How many survivors do we have like in this area that we kind of set up?
You guys have about a dozen people you've rescued.
Do I see Android?
Yes, you see that there are three computer robot life forms and or things, and one human in a mech suit.
I'm not going to do anything right now, but if they begin to act aggressive or if they are going to threaten the survivor in any way, I'm going to crash right through this and try and hack into them and see what I can do.
This area is now under control of LexCorp Securities. Please clear the area for your own safety.
At this point, I'm still grabbing survivors to the best of my ability.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and Orwell is still applying CPR to the little girl who finally there is a cough and a sputter as she draws breath again.
this boss might open fire if you guys don't leave. So get ready.
I was gonna say, if you want to go to the other ones before we go into combat, feel free. So they're doing something.
Oh, no, don't worry. This whole thing is planned out around like having two parties, so everyone's gonna get their time. No worries.
Okay. Okay.
Awesome.
So with that, while they're still helping, I'll step over here to the street. It's like, help get these people out of here. We've rescued over a dozen. We need to get them out of this area. Do you know which direction we should go? As I yell towards the LexCorp security guys.
And then you hear the loudspeaker, start again, and you realize that the androids are just like programmed to repeat this message as they move forward. But the gunner steps forward, and through his loudspeaker, he says, "Identify yourself."
Steal with the Justice League.
I don't think you're really part of the Justice League.
Reserve.
Detroit.
Oh, the Justice League Detroit. Oh, that Steel. Oh, what's up, man?
A little busy. Well, we got some survivors over here. We need to help getting them out of here.
Oh, you need help? Yeah, well, where's your Justice League friends?
I don't know.
Oh, so Superman's not coming to rescue you?
No, because he's dead.
Superman is currently deceased.
Yeah, that's right. Why don't you heroes remember that? And stay out of the way of people who actually know what they're doing. And the robots, the androids, start applying first aid like Orwell to the other people.
Excellent.
And this guy just kind of trains his plasma cannon on Steel and just kind of stands there looking at him. He says, "This is my emergency scene. Stand down."
As long as people are safe, sure. I see no problem with that. You just get off your ego, though.
I'm gonna make one scan of. I'm gonna do two things. I want to first scan these Android and check for them, and check them. Basically, scan what I can, create a database on them, see if there's any illegal hardware, and then I want to check if they are performing proper first aid.
Scanning. Target identified. LexCorp Android. Comprised mostly of alloys. Plastics. Metals. And then it also gives you a readout of all of the various like electronic components, and you see that it has 90% of the same makeup as your robot body.
And you say mine was created by Cyborg.
Yes.
Oh, interesting. So I'm gonna file that away and then make one last check of the civilian. And if I think they're in good hand, I'm gonna leave them.
The little girl is still in critical condition.
Okay. Are they working on the little girl or are they working on just other people?
No, you're working on the little girl. They're attending to
Well,
other people.
Okay, I'm gonna continue working then until they either take over or they force me to leave.
Blink, are you still just bringing more and more people?
I mean, I'll stop. I'll say, that's a nice gun. Where'd you get that?
The cannon on his other shoulder shifts towards you and says, "It came with the suit."
Nice. Question. If I wanted to take it apart and put it back together, what kind of check would that be?
Technology.
So I'll go ahead and try it.
Or if you had like mechanics or something, engineering.
I'm pretty much. I'll make a technology roll.
Yeah. Like if you had some kind of knowledge in that field or something, but otherwise.
Yeah, because I have an expertise in science and all right.
Yeah, but like science is a big category.
True.
All right.
Okay.
So as you run up and start to examine the technology, um, as soon as you go to start to access anything, there is a force field that suddenly like springs up that even your super speed can't bypass. It's like quantum warping field that like constantly changes its pulse every like nanosecond, the same as
So I
you.
can phase through it, basically.
Right.
All right then. Bye. Zoom.
He didn't even notice that. Just you know, like he's still like trying to answer your question. Oh, you were asking me a question. Oh yeah, no. So he didn't even notice. I just realized that. I'm like, oh wait, that was DM question.
Yep. So I'm back to grabbing people.
Okay. Yeah, so you continue to bring, people from the surrounding area here. And to their credit, the LexCorp androids appear to be rescue bots built much the same as Orwell and are continuing to apply medical treatment to all of the survivors.
Well then.
Excellent.
Um. Damn.
I asked the LexCorp, gunner, like, are y'all going to let the fires burn, or do y'all have a plan to put them out later?
Damn it. And the gunner walks over to the fire hydrant, and suddenly a hose extends from the back of his suit down to the fire hydrant, and his plasma cannon, the front of it opens up, and he starts just blasting water at the buildings, but like he's also like blasting it so hard that it's like crumbling some of the weakened infrastructure.
At this point, Blink will run back. Hey, wait, whoa, 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 whoa. Do you want to bring down the buildings?
You want the fires out or not?
I can put the fires out. Orwell, do you see any people in the vicinity?
I don't think I see anymore, right?
No, not in this building.
So I will go ahead and start running in a circle, and I will create a vacuum to suck all the oxygen out of there, which I believe should put out the fire. No?
Pretty much instantly.
I comment to the gunner, he's just like the Flash, but he doesn't go by Flash. I don't understand.
And I'll go back to trying to see if I can find any more rescue victims.
Yeah, so you guys continue doing that, and everybody seems to, more or less be getting along and helping everybody. And Orwell, you're continuing to help the little girl who is still in extremely critical condition.
This is going suspiciously well. I'm not gonna look at a gift horse in the mouth though. Wait, what is the in-universe reputation of LexCorp? Like, do we know them to be evil?
Well, okay, so LexCorp in and of itself can't be known to be evil any more than like Amazon is known to be evil. Like
Okay.
you have to obey the law still, otherwise like you could be arrested and all of that. And although there's been some minor, like scandals with LexCorp, usually there's like a fall guy, and it's just like anything else, like,
You cut out the.
oh, I'm sorry, it's just like anything else in the real world, to where it's like, yeah, bad stuff happens from time to time, but we tend to look at it as, oh, it was that one guy, rather than, oh, the whole corporation is evil. And so
Ah,
and so Lex Luthor is known by the Justice League to have been behind some pretty bad stuff. And so you would have that in your, files. But like as far as public information goes, no, LexCorp is,
okay. So another thing that kind of stand out to me and is the two giant guns on this guy's shoulder. Is
yeah.
that is that legal equipment for non-military?
Well, I mean, you know, there was just a giant doomsday monster smashing through the city and killing everybody. So, you know, like Lex is pretty sure he's going to get a pass on making sure his dudes were armed.
Yeah, true. After this, I'm gonna have to go back and check with to see how's Metropolis is looking right now. Like, is this declared no man's land? It is just just the entire U.S. just like no, we don't want to deal with that anymore.
This is the morning of 9/11.
Doomsday.
Yeah,
Oh,
like doomsday, exactly. So anybody who's old enough to have lived through 9/11 and all of that, like, you remember all of the news stations, everybody, it was just complete chaos and panic. Nobody knew what to say, what was coming next, what was going to happen. There's just a lot of dead bodies and people trying to help people, and ash and dust and debris, and every hospital and every fire department and every police department and everybody is just doing everything they can, and it's still not enough.
okay. Because with all world because with Orwell knowing what is going on, he doesn't like the idea of LexCorp taking control.
What, you don't like help?
No, he doesn't like Lex Luthor because he doesn't trust Lex Luthor, but he's currently accepting help.
Something seems to be wrong with our programming. You are experiencing something called emotion. Diagnosing. Diagnosing.
Database.
Error found. Isolating bad data. Isolating. Isolation complete. Your operating system should now be functioning at 100%.
So so it's if Blink is done getting has done his job of getting getting the survivors out to this location, I'm okay with us taking the girl to the hospital to get her some proper medical assistance, or anybody else. So I would thank the LexCorp securities for their assistance.
Or
Then we
or
can live.
Orwell, your programming has finally fully meshed with this rescue robot body, and now you know all of the like knowledge of a full doctor, but you don't have all of the tools you need right now. She is badly burnt. Her trachea is burnt. Her lungs have inhaled too much smoke. She could still die. You have her on constant oxygen, and you're trying to keep her, uh, you know, blood pressure and everything steady. But you now know with no uncertainty that if she is not at a hospital within the next 30 minutes, that she has no chance.
Hmm. How much time did it take for still wait
We got Blink
first
now.
Blink yeah I forgot but
You
they
called?
can he
Huh?
carry does his power extend to other people? It should, right? Yeah, he carries survivor out.
I can carry people,
I was
but it wouldn't be like I might not be
yeah.
able to carry like steel or something because he's
Yeah, he's super
Yeah.
fast, not super strong.
Yeah,
exactly.
I would just worry about you snapping her neck with your velocity, but that didn't happen, so it should be
Well,
fine.
no, it's he's immune to all friction, so it extends outwards in a sense. Where do you want
Okay.
her to go?
So I'm gonna pick up the girl. Last night we have discovered a hospital that hasn't been overflown yet. So I'm gonna direct you to that hospital. It's quite far away outside the city, but you should be able to make it there fast enough.
How far is it exactly?
It was in the boony, according to our dungeon master.
Yeah,
How far is
it's
it?
probably like a 2 hour drive.
So okay, so a 2 hour drive with a time rank of. All right, yeah, he probably make that in like a couple seconds. Oh, next one.
Nice. So
Yeah.
Orwell is gonna stand up and say, "This lady is in need of immediate professional medical attention. We will take her to a hospital."
All the hospitals are overflowing, you idiot robot.
Before, have you already given him the destination?
Yeah,
Orwell.
he uploaded it to your communicator instantly.
He picked up the girl and he left already. Before he even said idiot, finished idiot, he was gone.
Nice. There's just a cloud of dust as Blink disappears. Meep meep.
So yeah, so I'll thank the gunner
There's-
and help escort people out of the area unless there's something else we need to do, or if the gunner has.
No, yeah, absolutely. You guys start to work with the LexCorp security team, and you get this area secured.
Awesome. Yeah.
Blink
So, and-
Blink is back before you guys can even agree to that.
Yep.
Man, fucking Quicksilvers.
Hey, did the
Well,
hospital,
yeah,
was the hospital able to help the injured civilian, or was it like too full for them to do anything?
Yeah, so Blink, you arrive at the hospital, and although they are, almost at capacity, they see this little girl, and you're just like, this girl needs help now. And, like, before they can even say anything, you're racing back into the emergency room, and a doctor is already scrubbing up and, like, meeting you back there.
Yeah. I mean, and this is all in a matter of minutes, honestly.
Less.
Seconds.
Yeah, less. You were out there
So,
in, like,
Blink,
15
you working with
seconds.
Hmm.
and I'm already
Okay,
standing next to
so
Steel.
So, are you working with anybody, Blake? Because we need all the help we can get.
Well, my mentor, he died this morning.
Oh, I'm sorry for your loss.
It's okay,
You're
but
taking it amazingly well.
So it's like just curious, who was your mentor?
well, I used to be a trainee under Kid Flash, so I was a sidekick. And,
Oh, that's interesting. I never heard of that. But okay, was it more like
yeah,
a fan club or something?
it's more like I wasn't ready.
It's like a D-list school for athletes.
Yeah, kind of.
Okay.
It's like if
Uh,
the Flash was like in the NBA, like Wally was like college, and then Blink was like he hasn't even gotten a scholarship yet. Kind of.
Yeah, but he's
gotcha.
working
Yeah,
hard, you know.
Yeah.
gotcha. All right. Well, we got a few others. They went to check on some electrical disturbance, so we're working on getting these survivors to a safe place while they see if they call us to need assistance.
Got it. And he'll be wherever he needs to be the most useful.
Yeah.
yeah. So Orwell is just gonna dedicate minimal processing power to his current body just to go through the motion, and meanwhile he's gonna turn his satellite onto the other team
Yep.
and see if he can provide any assistance.
All right. So what you see as you are um, scanning for the other team down by the power plant is first you see the carnage, wrecked, just police cars on fire, policemen down, firefighters trying to help. It is just horrible. And then you see your buddies as they arrive on the scene. And so now we flip the script, and Blink, Orwell, uh, Steel, you guys are not here, except for Orwell is, of course, in satellite mode, because you can be running the robot body and the satellite mode at the same time.
Yeah, can I be big? Can you make me big again? 'Cause that would
Sure.
awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I've got a question.
Yeah.
Like, would Blink be fast enough to like after once he finishes things up over at the other scene, would he be fast enough to zip on over to our scene and help us out as well?
Possibly,
I mean,
although
it's
he was there for a while. You know what
Okay.
I mean? Like if he wasn't already there for a while, then he'd have more freedom to do that. But this is happening at the same time. But he could certainly get here a lot faster than Steel or any of them if they do end up getting involved in this.
Okay.
Okay?
Mhm.
Yeah, all right. So, Nightwing says, "All right, everybody. Stay low. Stay quiet. I don't know exactly what's going to be up ahead, but we have to be prepared for anything."
Gotcha, boss.
Uh, Blue Spider, what kind of, abilities can I expect from you?
I can do anything a spider can.
I see. So you lay your eggs in a sack?
No, dummy.
Well, his egg is in a sack.
Are
Depending on how you look at it.
are you just a guy in a spider costume?
No, I got super strength. I have superhuman agility. I can shoot webs. I can stick to walls.
Ah. Sounds like we're gonna get sued. So,
I don't know.
I was gonna say that.
he's like, listen, I know a guy who has a lot of like expertise in copyright law. Is all I'm saying. So, anyway, he's like, and you, aside from looking cool, what are your powers?
He says that to me.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure, honestly. I do this thing where I touch people and learn their entire.
Whoa! I don't know if you belong on a superhero team or back in a cell.
Yeah, I've yet to figure that out myself, actually.
You have
But
a
I'm
power where
trying.
you
I'm doing
touch
my best.
people.
Yeah, it's very intimate.
Oh man. All right, well, good luck to us, I guess. So as you guys approach the power plant,
Do we have communication with them? Like
you
a
do.
communicator?
You do.
Okay.
And
So I'm gonna say.
Nightwing would have made sure that each of you had one.
Okay, so I'm gonna say, greeting, Justice League member. Uploading battle simulation.
Whoa. I don't think I'm a member of the Justice League. Like, I work with a guy who is sometimes, but not really recently too much. Like, I'm kind of my own thing.
Wait, didn't he ask us to help reform the new Justice League?
Yeah,
Last
but
night?
but I didn't know we had already, like, filed our paperwork and everything. Like, you know.
So it's more like
Paperwork
welcome.
has been-
The world is ending and there's still bureaucracy.
Yep, he's like welcome Justice League members and Blue Spider.
Hey, I'm a Justice League member now too.
Do not worry, all paperwork has been filed and currently waiting affirmation.
Oh, damn, you do work fast.
Thank you. Uploading combat assistant software, and you start to see a new like a communicate like a holographic HUD appear over your eyes, and everything just start becoming like a video game with like status bar and aiming reticle and everything. And that's how I
what is all
give
of this?
That's how I give my new power to everyone.
Oh,
man. You get everyone right now get evasion 2, favorite environment, urban, fearless, and improve initiative 2.
So what's cool eventually? Like, how does this power work?
So your improved initiative stacks on top of my improved initiative?
Yes.
Damn.
I think so. I think it's that. But basically, all work is just processing information for you and adding a layer of augmented reality to your vision. Is analyzing the environment, running simulation, and then feeding you data.
It warns you about incoming attacks as well as gives you like little hints for stuff that you can do.
Okay.
Yeah. It's basically simulate and run. Yeah.
Like I say, this is like a program that's attached to our comm link, and since it's on our comm link, now we get the extra virtual vision from it.
Yeah, it puts a little virtual screen in front of one of your eyes.
Okay.
Sort of like a Dragon Ball scout.
That is hilarious because I was gonna say it's over 9,000.
Yeah.
When we're gonna get sued by Dragon Ball as well. That's nice.
Toy animation can suck.
Toy animation.
It if Akira Toriyama can't even remember what color somebody's hair was in the last series, he ain't gonna remember to sue me. So anyway, as you guys make your way past the carnage of the police and bodies, you find that the power plant is under assault by some unknown individual lit up with electricity. He is just crackling, and beams of electricity are flowing into him from the power plant.
Everything is dark for me. Should that happen?
I think you deleted your token.
That sounds like a problem.
Oops. I think I actually back display and then delete my own token. Didn't know I can do that.
I still see your token. You might just need to zoom out or something because I still see it right there.
No, I just
Oh, okay.
put it back on.
Okay, now that Orwell's back, Blue Spider's going to zip over there by Gigawatt, and he's gonna be like, "Hey, knock it off there, Sparky!"
And as soon as you do that, roll for initiative.
Alright, remember your bonus, everyone.
Yeah, I'll add +2 to everybody's.
It should be +10, I think, because each ring of brew initiative give 10.
Yeah, +8.
Give 5.
It's +4. So it's be +8.
How much? +4, okay.
Even Nightwing?
Yeah. Everyone who I am in communication with and I can see their surrounding should have a bonus.
Yeah, if Nightwing's wearing the scatter, I guess he'll get the bonus too.
Yeah.
Yay, I'm part of the team. All right, Blue Spider. You see that he turns to you and says, "Stupid!" And he starts to raise his hand at you, crackling with electricity.
Okay, Blue Spider sees that this guy is about ready to like zap him. So what he does is Blue Spider decides to zap him first. So I'm gonna fire my whip shooters at him. Miss, right?
I didn't see it actually attack.
I click on my web shooters. I rolled a 12.
Oh no, you gotta click on your token and click web shot, the actual macro.
Okay. Let me out of this. Okay, so I click on my token.
Yep.
And then
Upper left corner.
show and macro bar. Oh, there we go. Whip shoot. And click on a token screen to choose a target. Okay, there we go. 21.
Yeah. So, but we're gonna take your first roll.
Ah, okay.
You missed either way, but so yeah, your shot was 21 versus his dodge 24.
Okay. Yep. So fire my webs, and then after I see that I missed my shot, I've got move my action, so I can make a movement action after my standard action. So gotta fire my web, and then I'm going to zip on back over to back to a safe location, like right over here. I just zip and zip back over there.
Yep. So swinging on your web backwards, you get out of there quickly, and Nightwing says, "Wait! Don't just charge in at him!" And he races over towards you and says, "We have to form a plan."
All right, what's the plan, boss?
I don't know. Let me think. And he just like gets ready to dodge. Go touch him. Gigawatt says, "Stupid heroes. You think I came here alone?" And he flies out over the water and zaps at Blue Spider. Oh, just missing as his lightning bolt barely misses you and you dodge to the side in the nick of time.
Whoa, that was close.
The hair is standing up on the back of your neck.
All right, so I am still kind of offended by what Nightwing said to me, so I'm gonna go and prove that my touch is valuable to the team, and run as close as I can, which should be just about right on Gigawatt actually, with my movement. So I run up to him. It's very bold based off of my previous talents, but I got something to prove. So I run up to him.
That's water.
That's water, and I die. No, well, I run as close as I can then. So I'm gonna run here.
I'm just letting you know that like this is water right here. So
Right.
Also, Memento, for me, you are kind of low. Does anyone think he's kind of low? Can you turn up your mic?
Is
you
that
can
better?
you can turn his volume up for your individual settings on Discord.
I turned myself up as well, if that's better.
That is better.
Not to turn
No, it's
him.
better.
Sorry.
So you go there?
Yeah, so I'm gonna go there, and I'm hesitant to walk on water with electricity everywhere, but I do also want to get a little bit more involved in the fight. So I will.
How are we doing? Ourselves and importantly, Zipper. Blink, right? Blink. Sorry.
You guys are dealing with civilians still. This is like the same time.
Okay.
So
No time then. Okay.
before I finish up my turn, I yell to the other guys and let them know that I've got a good feeling about my touch. If we can get this guy out of the water in some way, or
He's not in the water. He's flying over it.
Well, the electricity is though.
Right.
If we can get me closer to him, essentially.
This is urban, right? Would you consider it urban environment?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
Okay, so we're on the second round now?
Yes.
All right, then. Yep. So Blue Spider is going to fire his web shooters at Gigawatt again, and I'm going to use my urban environment bonus to give me a +2 bonus to my attack check.
I will have that programmed into the macro to ask you if you have any bonuses next time.
Okay.
For now, we'll just remember that you got +2.
All right.
Damn.
Man, your shots are just way off. This guy is fast, but he laughs because your shot, he didn't even have to dodge it.
Damn. I think Blue Spider hasn't hit a single web, has he? Man, your luck is horrible.
Yeah, I've missed twice this round. I did get a few web shots landed off in the last session, though.
Yeah,
Not
you took
rolling very
extra
good right now.
Oh yeah. Yeah, man. But I'm saying like, man, you're rolling. Your luck is just so bad. I'm so
Yeah.
sorry.
Okay, yep. Now, in my turn.
Nightwing says, I'm going to try and knock him out of the air, and then hopefully we can attack him.
Go for it.
I am. And he jumps up onto the platform here and throws a shuriken at him. Shaped like his Nightwing symbol. Man, this guy is good. Oh, but I have +2 from you, Magoo.
Yeah, that's right. That +2 attack.
Oh, but he just shakes off the damage. Gigawatt says, Nightwing. Man, it's almost a celebrity. No! Get back here. Nightwing dodges out of the way.
All right, touchy feely time.
These are stairs going up. And then
Alright,
this is
so I'm
this
gonna
is
run up
about
and-
5 feet off the ground.
Okay, cool. I can make that jump. So I'm gonna jump up there. And it's touchy time. So I'm gonna touch him and attempt my memory wipe combat. I don't have
I'm just saying we have an AI named Orwell and a guy who specializes in wiping memory. We aren't looking very heroic at all, are we?
That's why they have me.
So I don't have the macro, but that was my roll.
Yeah. And you indeed what are you looking to wipe?
His memory
Of?
It's not really erase your memories. It's an affliction. So
yeah, it's an affliction.
So that's a DC
remember
will
the-
save 19. So first degree would be days, second degree would be
Gotcha.
stun,
Okay.
and third degree would be transform, which he can then remove points from his mental abilities.
Thank you.
All right. So
This is 19, right?
yeah.
Yep.
I am
so
unaffected
he-
by your pathetic memory wipe.
I'll get him next time. I'll just keep touching until it works.
I would really prefer that you didn't.
I'll come up
Are
with
you
a cooler
trying
name
to
for
get
you.
monetized? Are you trying to get your video monetized? Because I have bad news for you.
All right. And then is that your turn, Memento?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Alrighty then. Let's use my +2 bonus to attack and fire my web shooters at Gigawatt.
Finally, you managed to hit Gigawatt with your web shooters.
Cool. And that damage should be a 19, not a 16 for me.
Huh.
Yeah, because damage is 15 plus ranks, not 10 plus ranks.
Ah.
And damage is actually 10 plus ranks for affliction. So I have a rank 9, so that'd be 10 plus 9, which is 19.
And I am going fortitude again. What am I doing against that?
Agility.
Agility, that's right. That makes sense. That makes sense.
Hey, yep. 28, it beats 19.
Yeah. So, once again, I am not entangled with your webbing.
Yeah, I just shoot him with the webs, and he just kind of like fries the webs with his electricity.
Yeah. They cook as he turns up the heat. Nightwing reaches out his hand and a staff extends. And he says, "You want to dance? Let's do this." Smacking him with his staff. For 1 bruise.
Cool.
Gigawatt is going to electric punch Nightwing. He should electric punch Memento for saying he's going to keep touching him. But he knows who the real threat is here. Oh man, Nightwing just dodges out of the way, deflects his punch with his staff, and is ready to attack him again. So Gigawatt's going to fly backwards.
He's the fire of Memento, I'm telling you. That man wear a sunglass at night.
All right, so I am still convinced that I can have an effect on this guy. So I'm going to keep trying. I'm going to get a little bit closer, but not too close. And I'm going to go for my mental barrage. I'm just frustrated at him and kind of internally screaming at
Yeah. Yeah, and as you do so, suddenly you feel a power rise up, and there's a brief flash of light beneath your sunglasses.
And I go for the mental barrage attack as I try to destroy his mind, because apparently my physical...
I resist that with intellect?
Will.
Will.
Oof.
Apparently Gigawatt is just very strong-willed.
Mm.
Alrighty then. I am going to use my +2 bonus to add to my attack roll. And then Blue Spider is going to do a flying jump kick at Gigawatt.
Ah, yes, the cheapest move from the Marvel vs. Capcom.
So that gave me a 22 for my attack roll.
Yeah, unfortunately his dodge is 24, so as you go to swing into him, it just kind of misses slightly.
Okay, yep. Then
Man,
I'll
this,
get back over here.
man, this guy is fucking zippy. Nothing stick to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
Nightwing throws his shuriken at him again. Just missing.
The +2 for me.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Hitting. For no damage.
No damage.
Damn.
Gigawatt just seems to shrug everything off that you're throwing at him. And he...
Man, this is like one of... This is like that... Yeah.
And he launches a lightning bolt at Blue Spider.
Yep, got a total of +2 evasion because it dodged a 22, so yep, that hits me.
And then you have to roll Fortitude versus the 18 damage.
Alright. Would it be Fortitude or Toughness?
It's the Fortitude macro at the top of your thing. It is actually Toughness, but I don't know why I wrote Fortitude.
This is kind of like a scene at the beginning when they introduce a new villain and they show off how badass the villain is by just kicking everyone ass.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So you shrug off the electricity as it courses through your body. You still feel...
Yeah, it seems like just a breathing shot. Just kind of, just barely singes me. Didn't really notice it.
Right. And yeah, this new villain is definitely here to teach you guys a lesson about thinking you're just always the heroes.
I'm gonna run up and go for the memory wipe again.
So you jump up into the air to try and touch his foot and memory wipe him.
Oh, that's better than my mental barrage.
It's a tie.
So he succeeds.
Yeah, so he's good. No degree of failure.
Man.
Righty then. Let's zip on over there and try to punch him. Or do I want to just go for my webs again? Okay, yeah, I'll just try to punch him. And add my +2 bonus for attack.
Yep.
$18.
Yeah, unfortunately, Gigawatt is fast, and no matter how agile you try to be to get in at him, he's just a little bit quicker than you each time.
All right.
I want. Where all this happening, and I'm looking down. Can I scan Gigawatt and run an assessment on this guy?
Yeah, you find that his body is incredibly Uh, right. Yes, Memento. That's what happened. And you find that his body is incredibly light. There's no density to it, and he seems to be comprised almost entirely of energy.
I want to relay that information to the team, and also I want to see, do from what I'm seeing right now, do they look like they stand a chance? Because right now what I'm seeing is that he's kicking everyone ass.
They haven't even taken one wound yet.
Yeah, we just keep missing them.
Oh yeah, that's true because everyone is just missing everyone else. That's what's happening.
Yeah, this is just really
That's
awkward
true.
from a third party perspective.
Relay the. So I'm just gonna relay the information that his body is almost entirely energy with no mass to it, and hopefully they can do something with that.
I'm just gonna try again. I got close last time. I'm almost breaking his brain.
You will break nothing, hero.
Nice.
Oh, that's a good one.
Woo!
Oh.
There we go.
Nice.
All
That's
right.
almost 2 degree. Is that 2 degree or 1 degree? That's 1 degree, right?
That's 2, right?
That's 2.
So that stuns him.
Dazed and stunned.
Dazed and stunned. Yeah. Okay. Cool. And do I roll for damage now?
No, it does no damage.
It's an
Oh, okay.
affliction.
Cool. I see.
Oh, sorry. So,
Oh, he's incapacitated right now? Cool.
No, it's I'm trying to find an icon for dazed and stunned, and that's just the closest.
okay, I will say, you don't have progressive, so it's just the highest degree. Sorry, my bad.
Ah, got you. So
Okay.
he's just stunned.
Yeah.
Okay,
But
and
still,
what
that's
kind of
good.
debuff does stun give him? Does that reduce his defenses?
Takes no actions.
Okay, yeah. But he's still got all of his regular defenses up right now, right?
Yes.
Alright. Let's see. Okay, yep. I'm gonna fire my webs at Gigawatt with a +2 bonus.
He is he's incapacitated right now, which means he is defenseless.
Oh.
But unfortunately, I've also read that a Nat 1 is an autonomous, so even though he was defenseless, I think my shot I just completely missed him anyways.
Yeah. Your aim is just off, and even though he's a little stunned, he still manages to smirk and laugh at your shot.
Shoot, that electricity hit me up last time. I was the aim of it.
Man, don't worry, man. I think they make pill for this. That should be a crit, I think. That is a crit.
So as Nightwing
AGM, you might want to roll toughness because if you take an injury, it won't affect fortitude.
Yeah, you're
So-
supposed to roll toughness, not fortitude.
It is the toughness. It is. I promise you. It's
Where?
it's
Oh yeah,
just
but you
mislabeled.
fortitude for the macro for some reason, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you might want to change that right now because that's kind of confusing.
So, yeah, as you can see, once again, Gigawatt's electric body just shrugs off this physical attack. And now I have to make another will save to try and not be stunned.
Yeah, I believe so.
That does not make it.
All right.
Or am I only stunned for one round?
No, for afflictions, you get to roll to try and resist the affliction at the end of your turn.
Yep.
Yeah. So, yep, still stunned.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna try and disable him a little bit more by using my mental barrage now that he's a little bit weakened, which has a little bit more. It's concentrated affliction, I guess. So it has a little
Yeah.
bit more. Maybe we can disable him a little bit more to get some damage in.
Have a 16
Oh
and
no.
active defense right now. They target his dodge.
Oh my gosh.
All
Well, you
I roll
didn't
is
hit
20s.
anyway.
Man, this is what happened when you don't have a robot. Oh my god, what is that? What I think is it?
Yeah.
Excuse me? Oh no.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no.
Okay, Blue Spider's got to hop over to Gigawatt.
Didn't you hear him at the first round when he says, "Do you think I came here alone?"
Yeah.
So they are together.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna try and hit him with a big overhand smash. I'm gonna use my power attack advantage.
Okay.
So let's see. Once I add in my attack bonus with +2, and then I'm going to minus 5 for power attack. So that'll give me a total of -3 for my attack.
Yep.
Okay, so 15.
Yeah.
And it's
No.
is that a hit?
No, it doesn't hit because stun apparently doesn't take away from my defense.
It take away your active defense. What's your
No,
active
stun just
defense?
takes away your actions. You can't take no actions while you're stunned. It does not affect anything else.
Incapacitated. Right? He is incapacitated or is he just
No,
stunned?
He's just stunned.
Okay.
Oh, just stunned. Okay.
Okay, yep. Now I missed, and I'm gonna hop back over here, and in my turn.
Nightwing is getting frustrated. He goes around to the side and tries to knock him out again.
Do I know this man? Do I know Killer Croc? I should know Killer Croc, right?
Oh yeah, you have extensive files on Killer Croc.
Okay, that DC should be 20, not 15.
Oh.
Well, it don't matter. Because you got it as +10, damage is +15, plus whatever the ranks are.
Oh, my bad. That's why the damage is low. I thought the damage seemed low. Alright, so all of the damage is +5.
Still not enough the damage though, because you got toughness of 23, who gives us 20.
Yep. Alright, so I'm finally not stunned.
Man.
Oh, it's at the end of the turn that you roll the.
Right. Yeah, I know. That's the end of his turn.
Okay.
Do it again, Memento. You can do it.
So all of a sudden, the water bursts and you hear a roar. Roar! I'll kill all of you!
Guys, we got company.
I'm gonna say caution. Killer Croc identified. Highly dangerous mutant. Retreat is advised.
Okay.
Touch him!
Yeah, I'm gonna go for the touch on Killer Croc, and
Oh, jeez.
hopefully he's a little less willed than Gigawatt.
So yeah, good job. You made the check. Yay. Well, I don't know his defense.
There you go. Got some.
Nice. Okay, and that's 2 degrees.
1.
1.
1.
1 degree. That's 1 degree.
Oh, right. So he is dazed.
Got it. Parry. His parry sucks. Oops, that was a mistake. Parry is 17.
All right, and Killer Croc is stunned now, right?
Dazed.
Dazed.
At the
All
end of this round, you guys are done at the other site.
Okay, does Daze lower any of his defenses?
No.
Alrighty then. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm going to let's see, don't know if yeah, let's go for it. Let's fire some webs at Killer Croc. With a +2 bonus.
They just won't stick to his hide. Nightwing says, "Get back, Memento! You don't know how dangerous this man is."
Right now, I think I want to turn to Blink and say the team need immediate assistance because they're facing Killer Croc as well as another villain.
Just give me a location.
Yeah. He's gonna update the location to. He's gonna give he has a satellite map, so he's gonna give you direction toward the power plant. And I don't think I don't think you have a communication device though, so you don't receive my boost, but you should have a location.
Well, how much does steel weigh exactly? If you don't mind me asking.
About 400 pounds.
Okay, and how much does a Orwell, or at least the unit, weigh?
I think the unit was, he said that it was 800 pound. I don't remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, I can't carry either.
Now, just an observation.
Yeah.
All your fortitude saves are 8.
So well, yeah, and I think we need to be here to take care of the civilian anyway. So I think Bling is best to
And
to move to this battle
no
because they
worries.
look like they need him.
The moment they tell me to go, blink left.
So I'm
Blink
gonna
roll
take.
for initiative.
Do I get Orwell's effect?
Yes.
So then
Hmm.
would that stack with my improved initiative? You said
Yeah.
yes?
Yes.
Oh,
Okay, so
wait.
that means I have improved initiative 4.
Yep.
Nice. I didn't know that Bling has a communicator, but I guess that will.
Yeah, I gave you one.
Theo gave me a comm link.
Ah, yeah, yeah. Okay. So yeah, then you would be in communication with me, and you would have all of the bonuses.
Just give me 1 second.
And Memento, it is your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna take Nightwing's advice and step away for these guys for a minute. And yeah, so I'll run over by Blue Spider because he's a lot tougher. And that's my turn.
Oh, no, you got to be clicked on your token, and then it's just initiative right at the top.
Got it.
All right, so 42 plus 4 is 46.
I assume. Do you want me to roll initiative too? But I guess because, or if you just wait, because Blink would get there faster than me and Orwell.
Yeah, that's, pretty much where I'm at with that is you guys are going to arrive in a couple of rounds,
That's fine.
but
I just want to make sure.
Blink can just get here.
I thought we were still stuck dealing with the first aid and everything, actually. But okay.
No, you guys are done with that now.
Oh, okay.
All right, Memento, is that your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Blink, you arrive on the scene.
Okay. And I'm going to situate what is happening. And I'm going to I'm going to take a running start since I can move 120 miles in a round. And I
What
am
would happen
going
if you
to.
just what would happen if you just slam face first into someone? That
Well,
would be basically.
I can phase through things, so there's never a chance of me. Yeah. Anyway, and I am going to supersonic punch Gigawatt.
That's not pleasant. That's not going to be pleasant at all.
Oh man, you go to strike him,
You
and
should. You hit. You have my
it it
two. You have my +2.
it still is going so fast. Oh yeah, +2
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
21 damage.
Yes.
That is 2 degrees of failure.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear what you said. What did you say?
Oh, I'm sorry, that is 3 degrees of failure.
Jesus. And I will move back. And then my turn. You just click the done button.
Yes, sir. So you just punched Gigawatt so hard, and he wasn't expecting you to be able to connect with him because you are basically energy at that speed. And so you hit him so hard out of nowhere that he is now in a critical state, and if he takes another hit of that magnitude, he'll be out.
Jesus.
All right then.
Oh, and it creates a sonic boom thunderclap.
I'm trying to think what I want to do.
Thunder and lightning, very, very frightening.
Okay, here's what I'm going to do. Going to hop on. Let me measure my distance out.
Hop on, Croc.
Right, Croc.
Remember, that is water.
All over to here. And now I'm going to use multi-attack for my web shoot to fire in an arc, so that way I can fire at both Kilocrot and Gigawatt.
Okay.
So that'll give me a -2 penalty because I'm firing at 2 targets, and then plus with my +2 bonus attack from Orwell, so it'll all cancel. Just they'll give me +2 and -2, so it doesn't do anything.
Yep.
For accuracy.
Yep. Nailing both of them for 21 damage.
Woo! Actually, it's a 19 damage.
19. No, 19. Croc is bruised.
These are my web shoots that we're gonna stick him. It's not gonna actually physically hurt him.
Oh, that's right. It's an affliction.
Agility.
Now, is it versus dodge for your affliction there, Blue Spider?
Yeah, he rolls agility for trying and resist my webs.
So I fail by 1 degree and am dazed.
Cool. And that was for Croc, right?
Yes.
Okay, what about Gigawatt?
Gigawatt needs to roll his agility.
Oh yeah.
So that is a
2
critical.
degrees of failure.
Yeah, a critical failure on the roll. He rolled a 1 and failed by 2 degrees. So now. Oh no, I'm sorry. He failed by.
Yeah, I think it's still 2 degrees of failure.
No, because it's a. Oh yeah, 2, because it's a 9. So yeah, 2 degrees.
Cool. So Gigawatt was 2 degrees of failure with him, and Kilocroc's got 1 degree of web failure on him.
Yeah.
All right, and that'll end my turn.
Sorry, I was just doing the upkeep on the tokens. Nightwing says, "You guys need to get out of here now!"
I'm gonna speak in the speaker and say, assessment, Gigawatt is heavily damaged, Kilocrop is undamaged.
Yeah, you go for Gigawatt. He's gonna be the easiest one to hit.
Jesus Christ.
I should have gone for Gigawatt.
Killer Croc catches Nightwing's spinning roundhouse kick in his hand and throws him to the ground. Gigawatt flies up in the air and tries to lightning bolt him.
Oh, actually, Gigawatt can't fly. He's immobile right now because my webs.
Oh, but... Oh, yeah, that's right.
Nice.
Then he's just gonna still try to attack with his lightning bolt, but just up close. And he doesn't. And he doesn't hit because he's too close.
Cool.
Taking all the hurt right now.
Oh, Killer Croc tries to bite Nightwing, who just manages to roll out of the way.
Oh wait, wasn't Gigawatt dazed? So he couldn't do an action that turn?
Days, yes, you just can't do 2 actions, so you can just stand there and pam. Yes,
Oh yeah, I have
check
to save versus dazed.
If you check in Discord, I posted a chart of all the conditions so you can know what they do.
And he is no longer dazed.
We'll probably want to pin that chart.
It's a reflex save for next time. Okay. Or dodge.
Oh, I'm so... It wasn't the memento one, it was the web one. Yeah. Dodge.
He's like, I got that better.
Alright, memento.
Alright, I'm gonna go in again for the... Try and really shut Croc down, I think. With a memory wipe. And see if I can get some good stuff on him. Man. And
That's good.
That's against parry, you said?
Yeah.
Yes.
That hits, and now I have to roll to resist your affliction.
Oh hey, did Gigawatt roll to resist my web affliction at the end of his turn when he went?
No. Let me do that
Yeah,
real
make
quick.
a roll that real quick.
Yep. So that's 1 degree of failure for Killer Croc.
So that's dazed again.
So he's dazed again. And I did not succeed for Gigawatt.
Cool.
Is that all you do, Memento?
I'm gonna put in... I can do extra effort, right?
Yeah, and try again.
I'm gonna do that, but I'm gonna go for the mental barrage and try to get a different affliction on him. Ooh, yeah.
Yeah. That hits. And then I roll the will again?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
So that is 2 degrees of failure.
So he is disabled.
Got it.
Ooh.
And then that's your turn?
That is my turn, yep.
I don't know if Blink has enough speed to make it there.
He's got it. Go knock out Gigawatt.
Excuse me? A question.
Yes.
Would it be an action for me to move Nightwing away from them?
Yes.
Okay. I am going to this. Okay, and I have just one more question. So I have a power called Whirlwind Attack where I can selectively hit everybody in a 30-foot radius.
Yep.
How would that work? Like rolling that?
You just roll your attack twice.
Okay, so just unarmed strike twice. That'd be cool.
Yep.
All right.
Striking both of them for 21 damage each.
Awesome.
Nice.
And I will run back to the exact same position I was at.
Killer Croc takes it, spits out a little blood, and smiles. Gigawatt
Woo!
falls to the ground unconscious.
Awesome. All right then. Now, what status effects does Killer Croc have on him right now?
He's disabled and dazed.
All right. Okay, so disable will give him a -5 penalty on checks. So that helped me hit him.
Yep.
Now swing. Do I want to go hit him with some webbing, or I just want to try and hit him with my fists? Hmm. Okay, yeah, let's go for webbing on him. Yep, so gonna fire my web shooters at Crocodile. With a +2 bonus from Orwell's effect.
You easily manage to strike him with your webbing.
Cool.
And now to resist, I roll dodge.
Agility.
Agility, that's right.
Dodge, agility, same thing.
Yeah.
Okay, 19. That'll get him.
1, so he is dazed, but he was already dazed.
All right. Oh, actually, no. First degree for web shoot. He's hindered and vulnerable now.
Oh, hindered and vulnerable, that's right. Yep.
Yeah.
Broken
And then I'll set him
shield.
up from that way.
Alright, he's vulnerable and now hindered.
Dang.
Did I cut out? Hello?
Hello? If you've been talking, we didn't hear you.
No, I wasn't talking, but I didn't hear anything.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I was just resolving Nightwing's attack. He once again tries to kick Killer Croc, but he just can't get through his tough hide. Killer Croc is real messed up.
He's got a lot going on.
Yeah. What does hindered do?
Half your speed.
Half speed. Oh, yeah, he's fine. All right. So he is going to claw at Memento.
Oh, here we go.
Memento manages to get out of the way.
Cool.
Nice.
for Croc to try and get rid of his afflictions now.
Oh yeah, what do I all have to roll here? First I got dodge versus you.
Webs.
Yeah, and then I got will versus momentum.
Will.
Yep.
That's good. And that's good, even with the -5.
Oh yeah, yep, got rid of all those statuses.
Oh no.
I was just collecting badges.
Would you like me to roll for initiative for me and Orwell?
At the end of this round. So yes.
Alright.
So yes. Right now.
+8, so 26.
At least take down Gigawatt.
Oh no, Orwell, you got to click on your token, otherwise it doesn't add you to the thing. And then just click the initiative macro that pops up.
Oh, okay. So how do I click the initial?
Yeah, you just click on your token, and then in the upper corner there will be initiative.
Oh, I say thank you.
Okay, and Memento, what do you do?
I'm gonna run around and try and get Gigawatt because now I'm afraid of Croc because he swole me.
Gigawatt's unconscious.
Oh, okay, then I'm gonna keep trying to get buffs on, or not buffs, debuffs, by doing a memory wipe.
Yeah, that easily hits. Oh man, the dice gods are just favoring me.
Oh yeah, you're rolling pretty good.
Yeah, this is probably good news for my D&D group. They're gonna be like, oh, you got all that out of your system, great.
Well, we're taking the brunt of the assault here. All right, what do I do? I don't want to get close to Gigawatt because he's gonna fry my ass. But
He's not dead.
Gigawatt's
what is
unconscious.
body right now? Is he still electricity like even when unconscious?
No.
No. Okay. Does that make it more safe? Okay, so I'm just gonna run up and use both my move action and my standard action to run right next to Croc and end my turn because I can't do more than that.
Okay.
So I am going to run up and do a rapid strike on Killer Croc. Can I get in there?
Just barely.
So that would be 2 unarmed strikes.
One and none. Or no. I'm sorry, 1 and 1. So 2 bruises.
And I will move back.
Well, a sec. I think that's a 2 degrees of failure because he's got a total damage of 21, and you roll a 16 for toughness. And if it beats the check by +5, that's 2 degrees of damage.
1 through 5 is 1.
Yep.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Yeah. And then is that your turn, Blink?
Yep.
All right, so he gave Croc 2 bruises last time, so that'll reduce his toughness by a little bit.
Just a little, but yeah.
All right, let's hop on over there and let's go and try and punch Killer Croc right in the back of the head. Bonus from Oral's ability. So 20.
Oh, he just makes his fortitude save, taking no damage as he shrugs off your attack. You hit like a fly.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna hop on back over here away from the big giant crocodile monster.
Get back here. Nightwing is going to staff him. Oh, good lord.
Jeez, he's just resisting the hell out of all this damage.
He cannot be taken down. Arrgh! Killer Croc is the strongest there is!
Incorrect.
Okay, so with that, I'm
Then
just going to leap
I will
over
just
here,
start
just
lifting
land
out.
right on top of him, and try and just kind of like feet first into his face.
Man, this guy is just not taking any shit right now.
So you hit him.
Okay, that's
24.
24. Yep.
Oh, 2 degrees of failure.
Nice.
And then with that, I'm going to, if he's still up, extra effort, and just kind of like hit him right in the back with the fist, right in the small of the back.
Yeah, so you come jumping in. You land a double leg kick to the face as you land, and then you rise up with an uppercut.
So that's +5 to the DC, so it'd be 29.
29.
Thank you, and thank you.
That is 1,000,000 degrees of failure, and he is knocked unconscious.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3, 4. Yep.
It looks extra crispy around here. What did you all do?
Steel. It's a good thing you guys managed to make it here. Thank you.
I'll zip behind him. No problem.
Take those guys down.
Oh yeah, this is Blink, not Flash. Blink, not we.
Blink, huh? As in don't?
Well, if you blink, I'll be gone.
Oh, gotcha.
It's a real honor.
Steel, now that you're here, perhaps you can help carry this briefcase back to the detention center.
Do those detention centers strong enough to hold him?
Not for long.
All right, we did. But we might be able to get some assistance from LexCorp because they might have some facilities or
What?
devices. Yes, there's some LexCorp security. I guess you could say civil help units that are out there trying to rescue people.
So then, wouldn't we be
LexCorp.
seen as vigilantes?
Yes,
So then, why would they help us?
because they help give medical attention to the people and put out fires.
Those were androids.
There was
So
one guy, but the
yeah,
other
and he
ones
tried to
were.
pull down a building
He was using, to put out the fire. He's
at
anything to help.
at the risk of dropping a building.
Yes, I could leap into a building and it could collapse too, but I'll be trying to do good, so he's trying to do good too. So can't let get force in the mouth.
Gentlemen, you're advocating teaming up with LexCorp.
I'm
There's
not.
there's
There's
not
no
enough
bad.
people to help us right now, Nightwing. We have to take
Always
all the help we can
speak
get.
up, and Lex Luthor possesses a concerning track record. Cooperation is highly ill-advised.
Yes, and yes, but they have the facilities and the gear that we need.
What do we need?
Everything.
I'm quite the whiz with technology.
There are weapons and armor and stuff back at headquarters.
Well, let's,
I can assist with invention and creation of new technology.
And I'm pretty much a construction crew of 100.
well,
There
then
isn't.
excellent. Maybe you can take some of the gear we have and get some kind of restraining device for these two.
Yes, indeed. We're going to have to work on something right away.
Does look like right now does it look feasible to construct a holding cells for these two? Like we
Well,
have.
you're in the background pulling up all of the blueprints and the inventory lists for what you all have at headquarters, and right now the best that you can do is reinforce the cells, but you're not sure how long that'll hold.
We could keep them sedated.
Ugh. Morally gray, but I suppose it's our best option right now.
What did you say? I didn't hear.
I said,
I said we. Oh, go ahead.
no, you go ahead.
I said we could keep them sedated until proper reinforcements are made.
Hmm. Question. Or turn no. Or turn to Memento. Query. Can you wipe the memory?
I could certainly try, yeah. If I can scan people's memories, I'm sure I can affect their memories.
Yeah, so now outside of combat, things can work a little bit differently because we're not actually trying to use the stats to adjudicate combat and everything. So now you can kind of like go in there, but I want to be clear that like you are no surgeon. You are kind of like a kid gutting his first fish. Like you really
yeah.
don't know what you're doing. So there's a potential to do some real damage here.
You could wipe their whole memory.
I was just thinking we wipe their memory up, like how to fight.
Again,
Yeah,
he's
I
not
mean,
a surgeon. He
I
can't.
could try, but
Right. He
Yeah,
can't just find those memories and
like
Plus,
what?
a lot of Killer Croc's how to fight comes from just being huge and strong.
Yeah, true. I mean, really. I'm gonna say this because I am a robot with questionable moral. But what do we lose if they just die right now?
Or even wiping all their memory doesn't seem too. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, if we just left them as drooling vegetable, like, do we really lose anything?
Ah, but me putting a bullet through their head is morally wrong. Y'all hypocrites make me sick.
Where the hell did he come from?
I'm still back at home, but I've been listening in on this communicator.
Oh
I
yeah.
I have never condemned you.
Oh, so the robot's the only one on my side. I see how it is.
We're not going to be lobotomizing anyone here.
So always gonna explain his position, and that is that because they currently lack the resource to reliably contain these two superhuman, the same way as they can just contain the assassin, and because the villain that isn't going to cause a lot of they basically doesn't contribute to the effort of rebuilding and re-establishing the order of the city. So that is not, so ultimately that why it might be considered immoral is not, is probably the best way forward, the most efficient way forward.
No, I refuse to be a part of a team that lobotomizes supervillains. Where I'm going to web them up and we're going to leave them for the police to take care of.
The police.
Um, I will acknowledge your misgiving, but he's gonna give you the status on Metropolis current police force, and that they're kind of fucked. So,
yeah,
and
we
also,
saw how they handled those thugs.
yeah, and if we're not lobotomizing them, we can just kill them.
You're
No, we're
not
not
killing them.
We cannot kill them.
The robot is making the most sense out of all of y'all.
Wait, we can at least kill Gigawatt. I don't know about Killer Croc. Maybe we can like,
Yeah,
I don't know.
Gigawatt ain't even a main character. I bet he won't even come back if we kill him.
What if because Gigawatt might require
man.
less restraint, we put him in a rubber room, he can't do much. We do that, we might be able to restrain him, and then we attempt a more morally gray like memory wipe on Croc.
How feasible is a rubber room with all the resource we have?
Jesus. You remind me of a comic book villain named Ultron.
Right now, there is not a quote unquote rubber room, but spraying a room down with a rubber coating is something you guys could whip up pretty quickly.
Okay, so yes, and regarding Ultron, no connection found. I am legally required to say I am not Ultron.
Oh, really? You're not trying to cure people from the sickness of themselves? You sure?
No, I am programmed to re-establish order in case of anarchy.
Subroutine is to get funky.
Okay, do we agree on that maybe? Then for Gigawatt, we put him in some sort of rubber room the best we can.
That's not
together.
hard. The only worry
Yeah,
I
that's not
have
how.
is Killer
So I
Croc.
can agree to that. Yeah, it's mostly Killer Croc, and that is kind of an issue because if he break out, he's gonna break out only operate like our headquarters right now is the police, is basically the police station, and if he break out, he's gonna cause a lot of damage.
And there are no collars. There are no mutant collars left that might weaken them.
Do we have any? I don't think we have any.
Y'all said y'all could create them. I've left that up to you.
I mean, Can I estimate how long? Since I have a computer,
Is there
Orwell,
any outside help we can call in? Like any surviving superhero? Like no one.
Orwell, can you calculate how long it would take to make a mutant power inhibitor?
I can try. How long can I calculate that?
Uh, yeah, but I mean, you guys would have to like have the technology to do that first.
Yeah, and we don't have anything. We just have a police station. We don't even have a lab. Is the problem.
Jesus.
Can I try and scan Killer Croc's memory and see if there's any sort of weakness or experience I can learn about that would help us in this situation?
As you are
Hmm.
scanning his memories, you are bombarded with all kinds of traumatizing memories. You see Killer Croc first in a circus as a young teen. He is ridiculed and beaten and tortured, starved. Everybody pays a quarter to come and see him. You flash back further and see him as a preteen. He is in some kind of institution. They're studying him, cutting him open, cutting pieces off of him. They poke him with needles constantly. There's bright lights in his face. When he's not on the operating table, he's strapped up with a extra heavy duty straitjackets and metal restraints. He is sedated constantly. He hates his life here. He'll do anything to run away. He kills one of the surgeons and makes his escape and runs away to the circus. You flash back even further. This is Killer Croc as a child, a young child. He's in some kind of orphanage or uh, something else. His mutation has not fully developed, and he just is a very ugly and violent child. And he is tortured by the staff. They beat him and punish him, handcuff him to the bed. They tell him that he's a monster and a freak, that no one is ever going to love him. You flash
So we
back. Go ahead.
I was just going to suggest to the team that he's had a pretty rough life, and there seems to be a theme that nobody loves him. So maybe he just needs a big hug.
You flash back even further. This is Killer Croc as an almost toddler. His mutation has just started to cause his head to grow to a disfigured size. His eyes are beady and lizard like. His skin is starting to form little bumps along the shoulders. His mother is burning him in a bath, trying to wash the evil out of him, as she calls it. She's going to wash the devil away, and she scrubs until there's blood. But nothing works, and she sells him to the orphanage and leaves him. He reaches out to her, crying, tears streaming down his face, but she doesn't even look at him and walks out of his life forever.
Damn, out of game. If I had a childhood like that, I'd bite people's heads off too.
Yeah. So, I'm no artist, but I hope that you guys can kind of like see this in the comic book form where like it shows you the scenes, breaking down each of the different moments in his life in a full page like multi-panel scene, giving you each of the moments and everything that's going on.
Yeah, I can
No,
definitely.
you definitely you took me there.
Yeah. I need to take a pause there.
Yeah.
Even the
So
robot gotta feel something.
yeah. So
Well, I feel something. I cannot confirm whether or not all will feel something.
irrational data found. Isolating. Uh,
Looking emotion.
so Memento, you're kind of overcome,
Right.
and as that happens, you feel a surge of power go through you, and Killer Croc wakes up, and you're all ready to fight him. And he says, what happened? What's going on? Who are you people? Please don't hurt me."
What do you mean? We're your friends.
"Oh, I think I might have hit my head. I'm having trouble remembering anything right now."
You're a part of the Justice League. Do you remember that much?
No, I don't remember anything.
We're your friends.
Okay.
Welcome back.
He reaches out a hand.
And all will take it.
Orwell grabs onto his hand and helps lift his massive bulk up off the ground. Killer Croc looks
And
down at all of you and says, "I guess I'm really lucky to have friends like you around because I don't know what's going on right now."
You see the guy next to you. He shocked you really bad and you hit your head.
as all this is happening, all is desperately racing to construct a new identity for this guy.
Yeah. So we're kind of gonna leave it on a little bit of a cliffhanger as far as like what you guys do from here, but it appears as though Killer Croc, the newest member of the Justice League? Question mark. Find out next issue. So
When
I,
when
I
you say Justice League question mark, is that either you're questioning either Killer Croc is a new member or you're questioning whether we are the Justice League because we don't look very Justice-y right now.
yeah, that too. Is he the new member of the Justice League? Is this the Justice League? All that and more next week on Doomsday Aftermath. Seriously, thank you guys for playing. This was a lot of fun. And thank
And
you,
thank you.
anyone who's watching. And as always, everyone, good gaming.
Mm, thank you.